number 23, there we got Stung by a Cicada Killer. You already know who it is, y'all. Y'all already fucking know who it is. Y'all already know who the fuck it is. It's fucking Coyote Peterson. Coyote Peterson. I can't stand this motherfucker, man. But unfortunately today, I'm gonna watch this man get stung by a fucking cicada killer. You know. But let's go ahead and dive in. Yep, let's go ahead and torture myself today. Like, share, comment, subscribe! Let's go ahead and dive in.
I know you're shaking your heads right now saying, Coyote, wait a minute. Are you coming out of Sting retirement?
I've been shaking my head at you, man.
I'm Coyote Peterson. And I'm about to be stung by the cicada killer. Oh my goodness, that stinger is long. Here we go. During the winter of 2020, the national media erupted with a deafening buzz that venomously stung an unwarranted fear into homes across America. That buzz came from none other than the giant hornet.
That's the shit that was going across the U.S.?
Things in the world. These nightmarish insects have a nasty reputation, and they were defined as murder hornets by the press. For anyone that is late to the party, yes, I have already been stung. Ah! Yes, it hurts. A lot. Absolute searing pain. As for the invasion, no. We aren't going to be overrun, stung, and killed by giant hornets. But some may argue that the invasion has already happened.
Oh.
That's where I come in. It's time to set the record straight. And more importantly, it's time to take a misidentified scapegoat off of the suspect list. Okay, let's get down to business. You showed up to see a full-grown man experience some pain. But first, you gotta learn a little something about this incredible insect. As my mom always used to say, you can't have your dessert until you finish your vegetables. Well, if that's not a terrifying little insect, I don't know.
You're not, you know what, bro?
Ladies and
You're
gentlemen,
not eating anything. And you're just... I understand, but I don't understand, bro.
In the United States. This is only
so, yeah, you want to be a human guinea pig so everybody can see what the fuck going on. But I get it. But it's just like, bro.
Like the tarantula. This is in fact a sand wasp. Now, similar to the tarantula, they have a very unique biological cycle. This one that you're looking at right here is a female. It is the females that get larger than the males, and the females that are armed with a venomous stinger. And what the females will do is search around in the treetops for cicadas. They will hone in on their target, move in, and use that elongated abdomen to swoop up underneath their prey, and then sting it. They paralyze the cicada, similar in the way that a tarantula hawk.
But for what though? Like, they serve no purpose, bro.
Fertilize the egg that she lays on top of the paralyzed cicada.
But I guess you gotta have killer insects, huh?
In its large mandibles and its grappling hook-like legs back to its underground burrow. These burrows can be up to 20 inches in length, and they have multiple tunnels. At the end of each one of these tunnels, the female will place the paralyzed cicada. Once that egg hatches, it turns into a pupa. It begins to feast upon that paralyzed insect until it grows large enough to build a cocoon, and then once it hatches out of that cocoon the next season, another cicada killer comes up from under the ground. If that's not a true horror story, I don't know what is. Now, this is a very large wasp, and the easiest way to identify it are those large amber-colored wings. When this creature
is it okay? What
like
the
it
fuck?
Is right now, the wings have a very triangular shape to them, very different looking from a hornet or a spider wasp. You'll see there, which you can
bro, you about to willingly get stung by this shit, man. What's wrong with you?
As that foreign invader. Now, when you look at the front of the insect, it has enormous eyes. These wasps have incredible eyesight. They're primarily diurnal, and you'll see them very active on overcast, cloudy days. Again, they're using their senses to find the cicadas up in the tree.
I don't think the whole vegetable and dessert thing is what the fuck she meant, dumbass. Like, I don't. God, this guy's a dumbass.
That black and yellow coloration tells you that this creature is venomous. Aposematic means leave me alone. I am not something you want to be stung by. Now, when it comes to the demeanor of this wasp, to be honest, they're rather docile, and very seldomly will they ever interact with humans.
Fuck that.
In fact,
docile my ass.
By this insect is if you were to step on top of its burrow and it were to come up from underneath you and try to escape. It would maybe sting your bare foot if you were blocking its escape way. Other than that, this is not a bug that is ever going to go out of its way to try to interact with humans. Now, during the summertime, you will oftentimes see clusters of the males battling it out up in the air. But other than that, these are considered solitary sand wasps. No matter how you break it down, guys, to be honest, this is one very intimidating insect, which makes it very clear as to why people are afraid of this wasp. Wow, seeing it buzz around inside that capsule brings a number of flashbacks. The warrior wasp, the tarantula hawk, the executioner wasp, and certainly the Japanese giant hornet. But there is a very good reason as to why I'm going to be stung by this wasp today. No, I am not technically coming back out of sting retirement. This is going to be a one and only, because right now,
bitch, you're gonna be out here doing the same shit after this.
By people misidentifying for the giant hornet, they're panicking and they're aiming to kill this species. But it is not something that we need to be afraid of. So, by getting this up close,
they kill the species? Damn, look, I know they're invading shit, but damn, calm the fuck down, bro. You can't kill every damn thing. That's just what humans gonna do. Humans say they're gonna kill every damn thing, man. We think we control nature. That's the fucked up, stupid part about it.
The venom of this species is not necessarily that potent. However,
that shit just spit out a whole. Did you see that shit? Fucking around with fucking Steven, bro. A whole fucking slew of some white stuff just came out, bro.
But if you guys are ready, I think it is time to transfer the cicada killer from the capsule into the net. Let's get in the forceps and get me stung. This is the most delicate part, so I've got to really stay focused and make sure to get a clean, secure hold. Just like that, we almost lost it. Man, that is a very, very, very powerful wasp. Whoa, buddy. Okay, let me try this again. I mean, you have to think about it. This thing is capable of carrying a cicada that can weigh more than it does. It is a very, very powerful wasp.
Now, think about it.
I also have to be very
that shit is crazy, though. That shit carries a whole nother insect, bro. That shit is fucking strong.
She's got all these little hairs on her, which makes her very slippery. That's very struggling.
You put the eggs inside of your enemy, bro. That's fucking. How crazed do you have to be? Like, what? I really be thinking insects are just low key aliens, bro. Like,
okay, hands shaking.
I don't be start shaking now.
And I'm about to be stung by the cicada killer. Oh my goodness, that stinger is long. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Oh, I got away. Ah! Ooh. I lost it. Ah, it's the first time I've ever lost one. I must be rusty. Oh.
Yeah.
It got me more than once, too. Woo! Were you able to see that?
It got him more than once.
Coming tight right there. Woo!
He's like, I'm not getting close to you, dumbass.
Wow. Okay.
Why would you get stung by these if they're literally out to kill people? Like,
It got me there and there. Okay, here we go. Second rush of pain. Nowhere near a velveteen or tarantula hawk. Nothing close to bullet ant or some of those larger wasps. Wow, for such a long stinger. Very intimidating. Really not that painful.
I thought it was supposed to paralyze me.
Oh yeah, skin is definitely tightening up. Common paper wasp. At the most. Not even on par with the honeybee. I can't believe it. My first miss on the capsule. Well, certainly back into the wild at this point. Without question, the strongest insect I have ever worked with in one of these sting scenarios. Now here's my theory. For a spider wasp like the tarantula hawk to go up against something like a tarantula, that's an aggressive predator unto its own with fangs. So your sting and your venom has to be insanely potent. I don't feel any sense of paralysis in my arm. When it comes to a wasp like the cicada killer, when you're going against a cicada with no stinging or biting parts, I can see why your sting doesn't need to be so potent. Now, a couple minutes have gone by, and if you come over here and you zoom in on my arm, Mario, you can see something funky's happening on my forearm. Look at that welt. I thought I only got stung twice, but I'm seeing swelling here and radiating out now into my forearm. Now, I do feel burning after the fact, but nothing more than a common wasp sting.
You don't think you could die afterwards?
Sort of like an electrical shock. And I was anticipating the paralysis of the tarantula hawk, but that pain went, and then it just kind of died off. Wow.
Oh my God!
Now what that leads me to conclude is that while this may be a very intimidating wasp, it is going to be confused for the giant hornet. It is definitely not something we need to be.
Bro, he is talking to us like it's just like he just talking like, yeah, how you do, bro? I know, man.
And even 10-year-old coyote could likely taken a sting from this creature and gone right on in the swamps catching turtles. Now, when it comes to seeing one of these wasps this summer, if you come across it in your backyard, remember, this is not a creature that is out to get you. They want nothing to do with humans. And unless you're a cicada, you have absolutely nothing to fear. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure. Woo! That was a good one.
They would go crazy up in fucking Asia. Because that cicadas some fucking vibe there.
The science of stings will always have a special place in my heart. And the painfully entertaining experiences we have caught on camera have brought to the spotlight a collection of creepy creatures that have never been so celebrated. Giant hornets are not going to invade America. And hopefully this up-close...
They already have!
Despite its menacing design and impressive size, has helped alleviate some...
Mother Nature like, yo,
in an
I swear to God.
worst-case scenario, if you are stung, it's not nearly as bad as their appearance would lead you to believe. Remember, they kill cicadas, not humans. And if there's one thing I hope you walk away with, it's that these wasps are noticeably docile unless trifled with. Leave them alone and let them live. So that's it. One last thing. I'm headed back into retirement, where I plan to enjoy a long, relaxing career of making more animal adventure content. Although, there might be some pretty extreme stuff coming up. I didn't say anything about retiring from bites.
What?
Hey, Coyote Pack, if you love our bite and sting content and want to learn more, make sure to check out our best-selling book, The King of Sting, and be one of the first to pick up my newest memoir, The Beast of Bites. To catch your copy,
And look, it's what the
link in the
fucking...
description below. And don't forget, join memberships so you can raise alongside
This guy, man, you gotta be on some next level shit to watch him, man. This man just keep jumping. Like, there's another video where he's getting bit by a giant catfish. Man, you know what, bro? Hey, yo. How did y'all feel when that man got... Did y'all think this was around the other level of the insects? Like, I don't know, like... I feel like he didn't let it sting him properly. Because the way it had him, it just... Like, he just had a hole. I was like, well... If that shit gonna sting you, why not just put it down and, like, just... I don't know, he did say this shit was strong though, so I don't know. But yo, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification down below. Cerebral out, y'all. It's crazy ass shit. 100 subscribers!